Have a good day to you students. My name is Mayuri Karya. I hope you all are well at your home. Today we will see the quick recap of Chapter 1 Standard 6 Social Science Geography NCERT book. The book name is The Earth Our Habitat. First chapter, the Earth in the solar system, we have completed. Okay, today we will see the quick recap of this chapter. First we will see the mind map of the chapter. The Earth in the solar system. Okay, means in first topic was celestial bodies. The means the sun, the moon and the object shining in the sky, that is called the celestial bodies. Then star, big and hot celestial bodies made of gases, that is called star. They have their own heat and light. Okay, now Purnima means full moon. In a sky we can see full moon. Then Amavasya, we had seen new moon night. Okay, then constellation, various pattern formed by the different group of star, that is called the constellation. Then we have learned about the pole star, the north star, and the always remain in the same position. Means pole star is not changing its position. It is not only a one star, it is a part of a galaxy. Okay, that is means of that we had seen in this means our lecture. If you don't know, then just go to the lecture and just see that. Okay, again the solar system, then we had seen about the solar system comprise of means which include in that the solar means the sun, 8 planets, satellites and other celestial bodies, asteroid and meteoroids. These all things are being included in the solar system. It is the lower family and the sun is head, means the sun is the head of this family. Huge and made up of extractive means the sun with the huge made up of extremely heat gases provide the pulling forces, the binds and the solar system means its gravitational force means attract all the planets towards its. Okay, and bind the solar system about 150 million kilometers away from Earth. So means the sun is 150 kilometers away from our Earth. Center of the solar system. Now it is the center of the solar system. Then we had seen about the planet. Okay, 8 planets are there. Which planets? Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. Okay, and it means it takes round in its orbit. Yesterday's diagram we had seen the final elongated path in which all the planets of the solar system move around the sun. Okay, so here you can see means this lines, that is called the orbit. Okay, so in elongated path or means means it's definite path, the means all the planets are taking means being rotated, that is called the orbit. Now the earth, the shape of the earth, which is slightly flattened at the pole, 5th largest planet. Okay, slightly flattered here means slightly flattered it is from the pole. Okay, so it is the 5th largest planet of the solar system, also known as the blue planet, because only on earth means water is available, that is why it is called the means blue planet. Life supporting condition means earth condition is life supporting condition. It is not too much hot, not too much cool. Okay, so that's why it is being called the twin of the Venus also. Then the moon is the satellite of the earth, natural satellite of the earth. Its diameter is 1/4 400 kilometer away from the earth. Moves around the earth in 27 days. Means its rotation we have seen in the chapter. Okay, how it's rotate, and because of its rotation always we can see the means the same part of the moon, the other side of the moon we cannot see. Then asteroids, Asteroids are means the numerous tiny bodies that move around the sun, okay, mostly found between the orbit of Mars and Jupiter. Here in this diagram you can see this one is this ring, you can see dark twin ring, that is asteroid ring, okay. It is mostly found between the Mars and Jupiter, believed to be put off the planet many years back, okay. So it is a part of a planet, means before many years, means whatever the means parts of the planet has been loose and that is there, it is believing that. Now next one, meteoroids, cluster of million of stars, okay. So meteoroids are the means part of that kind of a small part, it is around the means sun, it is taking a round small precious piles of rock but that moves around the sun, okay, that is called the meteoroid. Sometimes they come near the earth and tend to drop up to it. On 26th April, means it has been said that one meteoroid will come near the earth, okay. Now it is Milky Way galaxy, means we people are living in a galaxy that is called the Milky Way, okay. So next we will see the important notes of the chapter. Standard 6, Chapter 1, the Earth in the Solar System, important notes. If we look at the sky in the night, it seems to be filled with tiny shining objects. Some are bright, others are dim. They seems to be twinkling. Once in a month, we see full moon night of fortnight later. You cannot see it at all. It is a new moon night or Amavasya. Okay, so this is the phases of the moon. So in chapter I have explained the phases of the moon. The sun, moon, stars and planets and all those objects shining in the night are called celestial bodies, okay. Some celestial bodies are very big and hot. They are made of gases, have their own heat and light. They emit in large amounts. These celestial bodies are called stars. The sun is a star. While watching the night sky, we notice various patterns formed by different group of stars. These are called constellation. Ursa Major is one of the such constellation that I have explained in chapter Ursa Major. What is Ursa Major? Okay, so if you don't know about that, just go and revise chapter again. Here we are seeing the quick recap of the chapter. So in detail you can get in the explanation of the chapter. That video has been already uploaded. In ancient time, people used to determine direction during the night with the help of stars. The north star indicates the north direction. It is also called the pole star. For this explanation, I need diagram, so I have explained in chapter. So in detail, everything you can get in the chapter, okay? Chapter explanation. Some celestial bodies do not have their own heat and light. They are lit by the light of the stars. Such bodies are called the planet. The solar system, the sun, 8 planets, satellites and some other celestial bodies known as asteroids and meteoroids from the solar system. The sun is the center of the solar system. It is a huge and made up of extremely hot gases. The pulling force of the sun binds the interior solar system. Okay, so the pulling force, or we can say gravitational force. Third one, the sun is the ultimate source of heat and light from the solar system. Okay, next, planet. The word planet comes from the Greek word planetia, which means wanderers. Second point, there are 8 planets in our solar system: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. Third one, all the 8 planets of the solar system move around the sun in fixed path. Okay, this path is elongated. Elongated means in an oval shape. They are called orbits. Fourth one, Mercury is the nearest planet and Neptune is the furthest planet from the sun. Fifth one, Venus, because of its shape and size is similar to the Earth, is considered as the Earth's twin. Okay. Then sixth one, till August 2006 Pluto was also a planet, but now it is called only a celestial body, because it's go away from the gravitational force of the sun. Okay, that's why it has been being called the dwarf planet, and now it is not being considered in a planets, solar system planets. Okay, now the Earth is the fifth largest planet in size, while the third nearest planet to the sun, and it's our home. It is slightly flattered at the poles, that is why its shape is called geoid. Okay, third one, conditions favorable to support life are found only on the Earth, which can be listed as follows. A1, pressure of air with life supporting gas like oxygen. Okay, this one is the first and foremost favorable condition. Neither extremely hot, neither extremely cool. C1, presence of water. Okay, now these are the favorable conditions because of the life can be exist on the Earth. From the outer space, the Earth appears blue because its 2/3 of surface is covered by water. It's therefore called a blue planet. In explanation I have seen, means from space, how the Earth is being seen. Okay, now the moon. Our Earth has only one natural satellite, that is the moon. The actual picture of the moon has been shown in the explanation of chapter. Second one, the appearance so big because it is nearer to our planet than other celestial bodies. Third, the moon moves around the earth in about 27 days and 8 hours. It takes exactly the same time to complete one spin of the Earth. It makes only one side. This makes the only one side of the moon visible from the Earth. Okay, so by the video I have tried to explain this. Okay, in explanation of the chapter. For this means you people refer the explanation of the chapter, because means without diagram you cannot understand many things of the chapter. That's why I'm emphasizing that just go and first means see again that explanation of the chapter. Okay, now fourth one, the moon does not have condition favorable for life. The surface of the moon is covered with plains, mountains and depression, which is observable as shadow on full moon day. Okay, next, asteroids. There are numerous tiny bodies which also move around the sun. These bodies are called the asteroids. These are found between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter. In mind map we have seen this. Third one, the scientists believe that these are the parts of planet which are formed by the explosion of the planet many years ago. Meteoroids. Okay, the small pieces of rock which move around the sun are called meteoroids. Sometimes these objects come close to the earth and drop upon it. While dropping on the earth, they get heated up and burned due to the friction with the air and appears as a flash of a light. Meteoroids sometimes do not get burned completely and struck the earth's surface, creating a hollow. Okay, third point, a galaxy is a huge system of billions of stars and clouds of dust and gases. These are millions of such galaxies that makes a universe. Okay, so means we are a part of a galaxy that is called the Milky Way. In Hindi it is being called the Akash Ganga. Okay, so we are a part of our country a part of a means earth is a part of a solar system is a part of a means galaxy, and galaxy is a part, many galaxies are a part of a universe. So in this way we can connect all these things. Okay, thank you so much. I hope you like this lecture.